Okay, how is it going today, guys? StoogeNetwork here today, and today is an exciting day. So not only are we back with another video for you guys, but it has come full circle, baby. It's been about like 10 years since I started uploading Pokemon battles, and so this was actually on our stream. I've been streaming on Twitch. I streamed the other day. So make sure to come and check out our Twitch streams. I'll have more information at the end of the video, as well as a link in the description for you guys. But so let's get into this one. So again, I streamed this. I was taking some battles. I was doing some randoms, and so we got a match against Twin Leaf here. No specific rules. Just kind of whatever you wanted to bring. I guess technically OU tier if you want to talk about it. But yeah, so today we are showing off the power of freaking Pawmot and the power of Tatsugiri. Not enough people believe in them, so I had to show them off. So like I said, this is against Twin Leaf. She's gonna start off with her Flamingo, and I'm gonna start off with my Flamingo. And mine's better though, because even though she's got the shiny, he just looks sickly, you know. Mine's the dark pink, looks great, healthy, eating that good salmon, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna immediately look at this, and mine is Scarf, and hers I'm thinking is possibly Scarf or Banded. And I'm a little too afraid. I'm not risking Tango first turn, so I'm gonna switch to Muriel. You know, haha, Muriel from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
She's gonna U-turn, easy, safe play. Didn't overpredict or nothing, and so that makes it seem like it's definitely Scarf. But I wanted to be safe, and also, yeah, the banded damage, you can kind of tell. So I was like, I wanted to be safe, though, because mine is max attack adamant. So hers might have been Jolly with max speed, so she would outspeed, and I could have possibly died. So, like I said, I go into this switch. She makes it into the nice Dolphin switch, the All Might, and the Dolphin is scary. This is the first time I've actually played against one in-game, so terrifying. So I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to be like, you know what, let's try to paralyze it. I figured she might either flip turn, or she might even just begin setting up. But honestly, thinking back about it now, she wouldn't have set up, because it wouldn't have got its power yet. So, of course, she switches. She goes into her Bonkus, and I got my Bonkus. And we're just out ready here to bonk some people in the head.
Bonk!
So I'm going to paralyze her. Definitely need that. That would be kind of nice. Possibly get some paralyzes later. And you know what? I'm sitting here thinking, like, I'm just gonna possibly just get up rocks and just stay in, see what she wants to do. I don't really want anything else taking any other, like, paralyzes if she has that. And I figured she just might rocks herself at this point. So I'm like, you know what? Just let's kind of see. So she goes for the fake out. That's all cool and everything. I'm like, I'm still getting my rocks. I don't care what you got. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go for rocks. It's really good in this matchup. And it helps me put pressure on her low kicks that she does have, which will come into definitely handy later on. So she's going to switch. I'm just going to set up rocks, like I said. And now she's got the hero out here, baby. It's Superman. He's ready to do some action. And that is terrifying, because this thing can set up pretty easily. And I've lost against some that have set up on me very easily. So I'm going to just go for the knockoff. I want to see, too, if it's like banded or something like that before I go making the appropriate preparations. So I'm going to knock off, and then she immediately switches. I'm not sure if maybe she doesn't have the flip turn. I guess not. So I was like, okay, I just want to see what happens there. Knockoff, it's Assault Vest, so that kind of tells me why I had the fake out, because I thought the fake out was a little weird. And my hammer does a lot. Hers doesn't do nearly as much to me, because I'm actually running the physically defensive Muriel, and most of the time the Tinkatons are running the specially defensive. She does have a better special defense stat, but I don't know why. I think physically defensive makes her a little bit better. So at this point, I see it's Assault Vest, and I'm like, okay, she just hammered me. I can't get hammered again, baby. You can only get hammered once a day, you know what I'm saying? And then, so I'm going to switch him out, and I'm like, I'm going to go into Reese's. Now, on second thought, I didn't think this too much through. I could have really gotten, like, play roughed here. I didn't think she would, because I'm steel type and everything. But she could have just kind of threw her thing away and just clicked moves. But she did go for knockoff, thankfully. And honestly, losing the life orb here isn't too bad. So I'm going to double shock. Dang, Pawmot is awesome for that double shock, man. So it's very powerful, 120, I believe, move, but then you can't use it again. But you guys will see later on, I got a little short coming out, and he put in some work with that. You can pair it with the terrestrialization, and that is terrifying. You can never like lose your double shock pretty much, so it's a pretty cool strat. So she's gonna go into her predator. He's looking at me through the trees, you know, he's got the heat-seeking vision. And I'm just going to, switch here, because at this point, I'm like, you know what, my first impression, I think Pawmi's actually pretty good, and not only do I take this kind of well with Ether, who's got a lot of defense, but also I'm Rocky Helmet, so I'm like, okay, she got the Stealth Rock chip, I get a little bit of Rocky Helmet chip, and then if she switches out again, I'm in a really good spot. So I'm like, you know what, I might as well just recover. I got my peanut butter and jelly feet over there. That's why, I don't know why it looks like peanut butter to me. It looks so good. Makes me hungry. Honestly, I should have named him Reese's. But so I'm just gonna recover. She's gonna go into her Palafin, and this is scary. I could have maybe predicted something, but I thought at this point, I didn't think maybe she was banded. I still don't even know if that first impression was banded. Like, yeah, I'm a Garganacl, but that didn't seem to do too much. I feel like he would do more. But so like I said, I recovered it off, and I'm really thinking about this play here, as you guys can see. And I'm like, well, you know what? If this is the bulk up one, which is terrifying, I'm gonna just try to Salt Cure it, because when you get the Salt Cure up, it does a 4th damage over time to water and steel types more. So honestly, kind of a really busted move. So I'm like, you know what? If I can, even if it's gonna bulk up in front of me, I don't want to switch. And these run the Jet Punch a lot, so I'm like, with the Rocky Helmet and the Salt Cure, I think I can kind of just mitigate what it can do over time. Now, honestly, after this game, you see I got the Curse here. I wanted to try the Curse with the Salt Cure. I thought that would be really cool, just to boost its power, plus also boost the body press. But you know what? I think I'm switching to Higher Defense after this game, because I think I actually would have been able to fight it a little better one-on-one. So, like you see, she's going to keep bulking up, and I'm like, okay, let me get a Curse up. That will allow me to take whatever she wants to do kind of decently. And normally these run, like, because you didn't see her flip turning earlier and you see the leftovers and stuff, they normally run Curse, what is it? Curse, Taunt, Rest, or, and then Jet Punch and Drain Punch. So I'm like, I put that salt on, it's like, I'm gonna put some salt in your eye. So yeah, I did that. It's kind of wearing it down, so it's really being helpful. And I'm like, I think I can take one with the defense boost, even though she's at +2, and this thing is scary. So I'm like, I'm just gonna recover, because if she's gonna drain here, she's got to be able to heal and keep herself healthy. If not, then my Rocky Helmet and my Salt Cure do a lot. So Superman definitely does not like that salt in his eye. And I'm going to be able to recover it off pretty well. And then you're going to see that even with this leftovers and stuff like that, with the Rocky Helmet, he's actually going to kind of be around the same after how much it's doing in the 4th. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't think it's really worth it to try to Curse more, because her Drain Punch was doing about, I think, like 60%. And I was thinking I could just keep recovering, but then she might like try to bulk up more. So I think on this turn here, I'm like, let me just body press, because she's about half. I can body press down, then she'll take the Rocky Helmet, and then she'll also take the Salt Cure. So I'm like, I think I can actually beat this 1v1, which is crazy. I have the losing type here. But so I'm going to press. He's going to get weakened. Definitely not doing anything. And let's see here. So he's going to take some salt, and then he's also going to take the helmet. And yeah, I think she bulk upped one more time. So as you can see though, she's super low. So that's really helpful for me. So now I'm sitting here like, okay, I got her so weakened down to the point that even if I just die here, we're in good shape. So she's going to Drain Punch, get so much back up to half, take that helmet, and then it's honestly taking so much damage that the counter's not even going down. You barely could even see the HP bar like switching. So she gets a little bit of leftovers and the cure, and look at that, back down to 1. So I'm like, okay, at this point, this is great. Unless she has like rest, we're doing great right here. Because now, even if I die, I did my job. I actually 1v1'd it, and she's gonna kill herself to the Rocky Helmet / Salt Cure. So let's go, baby. Salt Cure being OP, I love it. It's literally so good. It beats his counters. Like, it does more damage to water and steel types. So like, even though it's a rock move, it's like you have no counters really, because you just put it on those, sprinkle that little salt bay up in here, and you win 1v1 slowly. So anyways, She's going to go back into her low kicks. I'm going to go into my Muriel. We both get a free switch here. We both died at the same time. So I'm like, I'm going to go into this, see if she wants to maybe go Flamingo or whatever. This is just a good like defensive switch for me. I can kind of react accordingly. And so yeah, I see that she's just going to do the low kicks, and I'm like, okay, besides if it just wants to U-turn or if it wants to, I keep thinking it has axe kick possibly, which she does end up going for. And again, because I am the physical defensive Muriel, I think that actually helped me live that. So I do take it, and I give him the hammer, baby, second hammer of the day. I thought we said that wasn't allowed, but I'm going to do it apparently. So I'm going to get some leftovers back, as y'all can see. And she's going to go into her Griffin. We're looking kind of good here, but I do have to be a little bit careful because this is scarfed, and if I don't kind of play around it well, it is going to bite me in the butt, and you will see that it bites hard, baby. So at this point, I'm like, I think I just sack Muriel here. There's no point trying to predict what she could possibly do, and even then, you don't have too many options against the Flamingo. If it like goes for a fighting move, they have Scrappy, so it can't hit ghosts. So you can't even use that option. So let's see. So yeah, she's gonna CC me down. I'm gonna be kind of in trouble. I'm gonna lose Muriel, but it's okay. I'm like, I need to see what move she's gonna lock herself into. At this point, I know she's scarfed. So I'm gonna go into Tango of my own, and it's a good thing I have him because otherwise the rest of my team looks like they're pretty weak to her Flamingo. So I'm going to just go for the Brave Bird here. She is going to actually switch, and that's no good for me. But honestly, it's kind of okay. I really need to get rid of the Flamingo, but she's going to make it so I get to two-shot anything she swaps into. And she does actually get rid of the Greninja. I'm surprised by that. I think the Greninja could have actually been good in the back pocket, but maybe because she saw I have the Meowscarada, she's like, oh, well, Meowscarada is actually 1 point faster than Greninja, so maybe that's why she kind of got rid of it there. So, Flamingo comes back out, and now we're kind of just playing musical chairs with our Flamingos. You know, we got them both out in the field, we both bought the crappy little lawn ornament Flamingos, and now we're just kind of showing them off to each other. And so mine's going to be the one that's definitely in more trouble because she's going to lock herself into the Brave Bird this time. And honestly, if you look at my team, nothing wants to take that. Even if I tried to pivot around and went into the Reese's, Reese's was not probably going to take two of those because, yeah, he is part fighting. Now, here is where I pretty much, let's just say, without spoiling, almost throw the game. Could throw the game, who knows. Because I meant to click here. I was like, okay, I go into Reese's. The only thing I can do here is I'm electric fighting. I gotta terrestrialize into pure electric, which I did have, but I didn't click it. For some reason, in my brain, I was like so excited with the game that I was like, oh my god, I think I'm pure electric, and I didn't terrestrialize. So because I'm not pure electric, I don't take the resistance to the Brave Bird, and I don't get the kill back. So right here is very important. As you can see, Oni's 144 and Meowscarada 152 on the HP stat. I go Meowscarada because literally my only option here, I don't have Sucker Punch, my only option is to hope she dies to her Brave Bird recoil. So I pick Meowscarada because she has a little bit more HP than my Tatsugiri does, and I know she's got Flareon in the back as her last one. So somehow, some way, she goes for the Brave Bird, and she dies. I didn't think she would. It looked like she had like 25% HP left. But so she kills herself to the recoil exactly as I planned, almost through, like I said. And I'm going to go into Oni. And even though this looks like this could be over, we both have not used our terrestrialization yet. So I'm like, okay, it's a Flareon. In case it wants to be defensive, I'm kind of scared to go for a water move. It could be Terra Grass or something like that. With Trailblaze, they do get that now. So I'm like, I'm going to Terra and do my Dragon, I think. I do have the Terra Dragon. I'm Specs. And I'm a little bit scared, though, because Flareon has good special defense. And it's pretty terrifying. I do not think I was going to actually kill it here. So I go for the Terra. I'm going to turn into Dragon. And again, like I said, I want to just be Dragon type. I could have Draco'd, but I didn't want to miss and throw the game. And so I'm like, I'm just going to try to Dragon Pulse. I don't want to Surf in case she is some defensive Terra. And I figured there's no way she'd be like Terra Fairy, right? So I'm like, okay, Dragon seems pretty safe. And she's Terra Normal. So, of course, to use those normal facades with the extra power. So she's going to protect. At first I was like, wait, what? Protect? That's weird. And I didn't even notice this until after the game was over. But if you notice here, instead of being Toxic Orb, she's actually Flame Orb because she's the normal Terra. She can actually get burnt, which is funny. That's crazy. So yeah, she's normal type, and I'm like, okay, Dragon Pulse, I don't think it's gonna do it here. I mean, the special defense is pretty decent, even though she is offensive, and it does. The little Sushi just destroys the Flareon. I was so excited by that. I didn't think it was gonna actually kill. I know it's powerful with specs and everything else, but her special defense is pretty good, and I would have definitely died to the incoming Facade. So that was a really close game. I even calced it too, and if she did quick attack, that would have done like 60 to 70%. So definitely scary there for the Flareon with the normal Terra. But anyways, good game to Twin Leaf there. She's going to disconnect. And I hope you guys all enjoyed that game. I just wanted to mention too really quick, make sure, like I said, check out our Twitch streams. I'm going to try to do daily Twitch streams from like 1 to 4 p.m. EST. I will put the description or the link in the description. But yeah, and I'm planning on doing anything from like Pokemon to possibly like Overwatch streams and a bunch of little variety like that. So if you can't catch it over on Twitch though, and you're a YouTube guy, I know I'm a YouTube guy myself, honestly, then I'll also upload shorts and clips to here as well. But if you want to check them out live and battle me in person or play games with the Stooge Network and become a Stooge, then check us out over there. Alright, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely more Pokemon battles to come, and it's going to be a great 2023. I can't wait to see you guys throughout it. Remember, as always, to stay Stoogey, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.